Hello chat and welcome back to UKSG Green 2025. I am Nanaki M8. They have let me have a microphone, so I'm going to be your host for the next few hours instead of hiding behind the tech desk. This event we are raising money for Crisis. You could donate with the links below in the stream. We would also like to shout out BSG for the continuing support. It is now time for Christian Royal and Crypt Custodian. Take it away, guys.
Hello, they've let me back again. I will never know when they will learn. I have joining me Chloe and Pigeon, who are still here from the next run. They didn't want to leave, so...
We're just stuck to these chairs, and you know, they had to,
well, Chloe's not moved. She was there last.
I was here last time. I just had to drag Pigeon over there.
We actually just swapped the chairs around, yeah. I did.
Yeah.
Luckily, they are both very knowledgeable about this game, and so when I'm really struggling, I'm going to leave it to them to do all like the difficult explanations.
It's my turn to commentate a game I know nothing about.
Exactly.
Well, what do you mean? You know everything about this game. What do you mean?
You know, it was...
We
discussed this. You know everything. Anyway, we have gained so much of the schedule back with timing, so I'm going to jump into it pretty quickly. Timing starts on the next fade out to black, because when we start the game, we have a cat with some imagery, which if you enjoy cats, look away for a little bit.
What? You didn't warn me about this?
This game takes place in the afterlife, more specifically in Limbo. So how the cat got there, I will not spoil for you to hopefully not have people a little too upset. Anyway, time is going to be 3, 2, 1, now. So now we go! Woo! Luckily for us, this is a Metroidvania, and there's a lot of text because we interact with NPCs. However, luckily, there's a speedrun mode, so I do not need to mash as fast as you're about to see, because I cannot mash this fast. Anyway, general Metroidvania stuff, we have a roll that lets us dodge and also act as a little speed buff. Earn platforms as we go, hey, move around and learn to do this. I'm going to try and do a cycle skip here to make it this platform before it happens, and I hit the cycle skip.
Hey.
That saves like 5 seconds. I'm glad I get it, because it's a really annoying one. Anyway, we have a broom, which is our main attack. It is akin to the nail from Hollow Knight or the spirit sword from Ori. We have attack and dash attack, and that's all we're going to be using to defeat all the enemies. Anyway, quick story time for context. We are a cat, we are in the underworld, and we are about to meet the big boss of the underworld, Kendra. She is a frog, and we usually like frogs. However, she is going to judge our sins, judge our life. And we know we're a cat. We were, you know, loving family and all that. However, we came into the underworld and destroyed her pot, so she doesn't like us. So we're not making it to heaven as close as she was to letting us in. And so we have been tasked to be the custodian of the underworld, and we need to clean up and jump into a void pit, apparently. But now we need to clean up because this acts as our currency. And starting the game off, we need to collect 1,851, specifically the 1, because there is a 1. I hit this jump because, there we go. There's a weird physics thing where for sometimes you'll get a longer jump if you're holding the D-pad. And I don't know why, so there's parts of this game like now where I'm going to be holding the D-pad because I want to make sure I get that longer jump that I can then extend with a ground pound, which lets us do a bunch of skips and get to places we shouldn't be a little early. So we basically skip doing like the larger introduction to combat sections, basically. I'm going to open this shortcut. I usually want to use that key there, but we can just clip up here because, you know, this is a Metroidvania. And yeah, we skip along. And eventually, once we get past all the difficult explanations, I'll be able to cool down, and these two lovely people will get a chance to actually interact, talk, and be like, hey, this is a really cool game. What are you doing here? I cannot breathe because this other game is really packed.
I mean, I thought it was cool
It's
until you told me it was
man.
about a
You
cat
can
in the
take a couple of
afterlife.
breaths.
I could breathe. What's a breath? It's too late. It's too late to breathe. I must speedrun. I must explain.
I was going to say, yeah, you are not our resident Scotsman. You don't have to, like, speak at 200 miles an hour.
True. In that case, everyone suffer in ignorance of this game. No more explanations.
No, please, I actually want to know about this game. It actually looks really cool.
Oh, yeah, so this is just like a small indie Metroidvania. And so here's like a combat arena where we have like one attacking, like sort of like a combat attack where you can repeatedly do a dash attack. Because if you do your dash and your attack close enough together, when you hit an enemy, it'll reset and give you double hits on both the dash attack and a regular attack. I'm gonna do a quick like shrine reset where you do a why have I lost it? Well, I haven't lost it. You do a warp on the map. It has a name. You quick travel back and forth, and it skips me having to like do a cutscene of like being introduced to a character. And now I'm gonna do like a fun puzzle skip where I'm gonna knock this here, and then rather than send it all the way back, I can go 1, 2, 3, across. 2, didn't hit it right. This is the annoying trick to do. 1, 2. Oh. Come on. This is the try. Third time to try. There we go.
Hey.
Yay.
First try.
First try.
First try.
Yeah, and again, we're going to do another like D-pad movement trick. I don't know why it's specifically the D-pad that lets me make these jumps. It's weird Unity physics things. No, if you're building a game, please don't use the Unity engine. I want my speedruns to make sense.
Do you,
Please.
Oh, you switch back and forth between D-pad and control stick then?
Yeah, like I said, it's because some of the inputs don't quite work on a D-pad, on a analog stick. Yeah, Combat Arena, you're going to see me just like doing quick things, hopefully making quick work of it. Because this is the easy difficulty, because easy is fast, and we get to focus on like some of the more interesting skips parts of the run. And when I'm interacting here, sometimes I need to double interact because game is a little buggy sometimes and doesn't always give it to you. So here is like the first boss, where I'm going to rely entirely on these quick dash attacks and hopefully interrupt a bunch of its attacks by changing its phase.
This boss name is my biggest nightmare. Pot full of spiders.
Oh yeah, trigger warning if you are afraid of spiders.
You could have told me that earlier.
Yeah. The concept is scary, but the name is funny.
Yeah, it's just a pot of spiders. I wanted to take that a little quicker because I ended up taking more damage on some of the like spiders that lie around. We just do another quick travel back to our last pot because it skips another cutscene of, hey, you've met this person, they are friends with you. Because the eventual end of this game is we want to make 10 friends with a bunch of different animals from the underworld.
Friends.
Oh, friends.
Oh, friends.
Crypt friends.
By the way, you both didn't want me to reveal that I don't know anything about this game earlier, but I think it was Socrates who said, I know that I know nothing. So really, I'm as smart as him.
Exactly.
You're a genius, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a fun thing about this game as well, like most of the fights we can just get to skip. Which is really good because some of the fights are really annoying to do because it's just a lot of small enemies.
Speedrunning.
Speedrunning. We don't care about, even when you try and lock us in, we will not be locked in. We will be locked in a different way. Which is we'll be locked into speed, not your combat arenas. Some of them like we have to do because you have they have like too good a, door. They go, yeah, you can't get through this one. But some of them, they don't actually have a door. It's just the platform is a little bit further away. And we have movement tech to get around that. I don't like missing that little tuft, so I'm going to make sure I get all of these ones because, again, we need a lot. I'm like, I'm not that far away. I'm going to make sure I get all these ones. Oh, that was a nice pickup of all of those. Going to do a little thing around here. That's like this. That's a thing we're going to ignore because that's like the optional Metroidvania stuff of hey, if you get an extra boon that makes things something more difficult for you. Now, again, skipping. We do not care for gates. We do care for those discs though, because they give us the dirt that is our currency a little bit later on.
I was about to ask what we're collecting them for because I don't know if it's just because it's like 11 o'clock and I'm tired, but I couldn't remember what all of like the dirt's for.
Yeah, the dirt is the currency. Like after this area, like I'm like have enough now, so I need to pick up like one pile that's here. And there we go. Now we have picked up all the dirt. We do not care about picking up dirt anymore. What we do care about is going back to this shrine, teleporting back here, and going into here. And this is where we're going to spend it. So we're going to deposit the discs here. This will give us our currency. And then we're going to speak to him, and we're going to buy a bunch of stuff.
Ooh, money.
And then we go back. And now we have done all our purchasing for the game.
Yay.
And now we're going to go do some cool speedrunner stuff. We're going to do skips. We're going to go fast. I know everyone loves that. That's why we're watching, right? We like speedrunning shenanigans. So what I have bought there is I
think they do.
we think
wow,
they do.
really?
Yeah, so what I have done, I have bought a thing that gives me like a super attack, which is a quick spin. which is going to be useful enough for killing certain things quickly. Then I've also bought basically a charm, a Metroidvania thing that gives you an extra little ability that is, this is your go slightly faster and walk faster charm. Like, we all have those somewhere in like every game. So we can do some skips a little easier. I'm going to do that because I don't like having any less health, and it's a super easy thing to do because I can just interact with it and uninteract with it, and it gives me a nice little health refill. Again, gates are our suggestion. You're supposed to defeat those enemies to beat that, but not in this one. We can just jump around it, and again, just skipping around. This area is based on stuff changing when you dash. You see enemies like toggling on or off. We'll see it in this because we have a combat arena here, where like I'm going to just dash and then just keep swinging to defeat an enemy. A dash to here to defeat this one, dash over here to defeat this one, dash over here to defeat this one, and this is where the super comes in because we're going to stand here and then use my super. Those are going to get defeated, and it's, oh, the spacing is so perfect.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, the spacing is so, like, it's such a satisfying spacing for those enemies. Yeah, this is just, I know how far I can make it with my dash, so I'm able to, you know, just like skip around certain things. Again, here's just, I know what I can dash around. And we're going to do a boss skip this time, because we do technically interact with all the bosses. If we actually finish those bosses, that is another question. So for example here, we're going to see a boss. This is the boss arena. However, like I said, sometimes they try and trap us in a fight, but we say
Apparently they say you're going to fight.
let me okay, let me try this again. This is a really annoying thing that happens sometimes. So they say they're going to trap us in a fight, but we say... but we say no!
Hey!
We're going to get past it! And this gives us another ability, because that's what we're after. This gives us a split form ability that we will use momentarily. But now we're going to do a little bit more exploring, because we want to open up an area for later. We could do that, or we could go over this way, or we could go this other cool, interesting way, which we will again see a little bit later on. Some more skips here. Wow. And this is a very cycle-based room as well. So like in this room is an annoying cycle where I just need to go dash and just about make it. Because I can only dash once, otherwise the platforms, like I can't jump on it anymore because they keep flashing on and off every time I dash. Here's a arena skip. By just not interacting it, I just jump over. Because again, we are speedrunners. We don't like doing the game. We go zoom. By the way, this is a very fun game. Don't skip when you're playing casually. Do not skip. But yeah, that's the first bit. Now I want to go interact, jump back a little bit.
You can't tell me what to do.
I just did.
I guess I've been told what to do.
Yeah, this is an annoying skip where I need to jump here, reset with a dash. There we go. That's super annoying to do. I'm glad I got that first try. Another arena skip, and I'm going to show you this the split form. And while I do this, because it's now just doing this split forms, do we have any donations?
We do indeed, thank you very much. So I've got a £5 donation from Naomi Plays here. Good luck on the run, friend. You got this, less than 3. And we also have a £15 donation from Delta the Techie. Once again, the Man in Blue showcases a game I've added to my wish list. This game looks incredibly fun.
Yeah, thank you both Delta and Naomi. Naomi's a very good friend. I'm surprised she's still awake. Naomi, please go to bed and look after yourself.
Steam wishlist trap though. It's a very real
The
thing.
Steam wish list. Oh yeah, and by the way, that thing that you saw me pick up, that is like the charm thing that I bought. Like you can pick them up as well, just in a general in the area. I don't like that I did take a damage because it means I have one last attempt at doing this, which is I need to jump and perfectly hit it. I do hit the switch. I cannot land on that platform, otherwise I am soft locked and need to redo this whole thing all over again. But now I have this save here. I am safe. We are all good, and we can move on to this next area, which is a chase scene. This is like an escape sequence.
Oh god.
That's
This
horrific.
is I hope, you know, again, I hope people aren't too scared of spiders.
Again, you could have forewarned me.
This isn't a game for people who don't like things with big spindly legs, is it?
No.
No, it's fine though. He's a friend. There is more context because there's someone hanging around that like wants to collect bugs and they're like, oh, I want to collect this bug. It's like this. He's just a little guy, and we like little guys, right? We like little guys.
He's not very little though, is he? It's
Well, we
quite
know
a
that-
bit bigger than us.
Well, we know that now, but you know, at the time, he was like, oh, he's just a little guy.
yeah.
But yeah, this is a lot
Little.
of there's a lot of stuff it wants us to be doing and like going around, interacting with all the bubbles. But we can just basically go in a not that one. That I got ahead of myself a little bit. It's I go straight ahead at this area. Basically, there's a lot of places where it's just going. We just go straight because we just about make it. Where you play it casually and you follow the path because you know that's the path that's laid out ahead of you, and then you start speedrunning and you go, how can I make this gap? And you go, oh, that gap was easier than I thought. Anyway, there we go. There's the person that wanted to be our friend and catch the bugs.
Hey.
Crouton. That's a lovely name.
That is a good name.
And this is where we're going to get another ability. But we were just like collecting these. This gives us a jump for our little separated form. And now we have that, I can go to a completely different area. This is a Metroidvania, and we have to like do all the things it wants us to do, which is make all the friends. So we have to go to every area. There's no skipping. This is just a cycle-based thing. That's nice and easy. Some enemies we get to skip. Usually it like wants to have a little thing, but we can something else to get past here. But we can do big jumps and extend those jumps. And here we're going to make another friend. This person here is not too happy about being shunned by Kendra and kept pushed to this side. So they're trying to dig a hole to get to the other side. And she's the one that tells us to, make new friends so we have more people to go over and confront Kendra because we're not happy. We want to form a union.
Oh, I
Workers'
see.
rights.
So that's what we're doing. Again, gates will not stop us. There's a theme with this game, which is gates will not stop us, and neither will walls, which you will see becomes very obvious in a second. Because currently it's just been gates and going, oh, okay, you can jump around the gates. Surely a wall will stop you, and I'm going to tell you I am a speedrunner.
Walls are just suggestions, really.
Exactly.
There we go.
If a wall isn't a suggestion, are you really speedrunning?
Exactly.
Another combat skip. That one's a little annoying because the hitbox on some of them are a little bizarre. And I go, oh no, a gap I can't make. What am I going to do? Anyway, I'm going to walk through a wall. Please, that's a horrible place for you to go because I want to beat it this way. This is a really annoying jump. This one I might... Oh, maybe.
There we go.
Just about.
Nice.
Oh. And I'm going to just walk back. There is a reason, as soon as you enter an area that has like one of these waypoints, it basically activates it for you. You don't need to worry. So I walk in to get the waypoint. I don't need to interact with it. I just won't warp there when I next die, but it's saved as a place I can warp to. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, walls are suggestions. I just go around them all. Which is what this currently is go around the wall simulator. Because we just want to activate the waypoints, which let us beat all the bosses in the quickest order we can. Because certain things you can do better with certain items and abilities. And so that's what we're going to do. So
The two tasks are to go around the wall and to unionize, apparently.
Yep. Well, honestly, unionizing is something everybody should do. If that's one thing that I can say, sometimes unions can be pretty good. Although I'm going to stop there because I do not want to say something I'm not allowed to. These opinions are my own and do not reflect everybody's. Please, please, any organizer of UKSG, do not get me in trouble.
Hold on, we are checking.
If I am allowed,
Pause for trouble.
well, everybody pause champ on workers' rights, I guess. Oh, we didn't make that jump. There we go.
Don't need to do that fight at all then, I guess.
Yep, we start the fight, and again, we just jump out. Again, oh no, there's a gate. Anyway, I'm going to slug through.
Is there ice physics in this section, or am I being silly?
I think you're being a little bit silly, but there is more skips though. If I need to follow around, otherwise that bug starts talking to us, which it's fine because we like the bugs, we like all the friends, but it's a little faster to not have dialogue, and we are doing a speedrun in fact. And I'm already 30 seconds behind where I usually want to be at this point in the run. Because, I had a small time loss doing a boss skip. This is the most annoying, arena skip because it's very, Very tight, but I got it first try.
Nice.
Let's go. I hate that one so
Oh, yeah.
much. Yeah, this is currently don't get hit by the enemies because we're approaching a boss that I actually have to fight. That's not the way I wanted to hit that.
Try again.
I honestly did not realize I could hit it that way. But luckily, it's just a 3-piece, hit the thing this way. We have a friend frozen in ice, but we can just ignore them because they just give us dialogue. And we're okay afterwards. We don't need to worry. They'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, we've all been stuck in ice every now and again, right?
Yeah, definitely.
time.
Yeah, it's like every other week.
And then I need to equip here. Because the thing with the little piece we picked up earlier was the I want to attack Fister piece. Attack faster piece. And so I'm going to be able to like get off even more attack. So I'm going to stand off to the side a little bit to avoid all these snowflakes coming out. And then slowly move around so I don't get hit by them.
It's always good when you can choose a boss by standing as close as you can to it.
Yep, there we
Yeah.
go.
Hey, nice.
I got really good pass in there, so sometimes you can enter that last snowflake attack a little sooner, which means I can't keep on wailing on her, which is a little annoying because that's how I go fast. But luckily I got all the attacks, so I was able to just stay in one place, keep attacking, so that's a very nice time save to get. I like when RNG is on my side when I'm doing a marathon run.
Yes, bless good RNG. Please, continue.
Please continue. Yeah, we're about to do another... Oh, hey, we can open this one. This gives us a the most powerful ability we want. I'm going to do another gate skip, because of course I am, because this lets us get to the next area where... I have my bane. I keep saying I'm not going to do it. There is another frame perfect trick. I have to do it if I want to do the quick strat on a boss. Why do I do this to myself? Please, no, tell me, why do I keep doing this to myself?
You like speed. Speed make your brain go burr.
Speed do make brain go burr, but I do not condone drug use. Yeah, we like speedrunning. But yeah, I'm gonna get that waypoint set up. And again, this is the boss arena like I have to do. There's no skipping this one because like the way out is a little too far away. So this one is mandatory that we have to do.
Is there an all bosses category for this game?
This is all bosses. Like, oh, do you mean like we have to fight all bosses? There probably is.
Fight all bosses.
It's a speedrun. Of course, there's going to be an all bosses category. I am low on health, so I'm just going to make sure I actually defeat them rather than try and do the fast route. Luckily, it's only here. I'm going to walk up. I'm going to hit this generator, turn it on. Usually, there's a little bit more dialogue before this to be like, "Hey, hit this generator, turn it on for me, please." We just get the ending dialogue, which takes us back here. Sadly, we did not get that, but luckily the thing is right here that we need. So we carry on. And now I'm going to make all these cycles because I am sick and cool and good at speedrunning. Some of these cycles are like a lot more annoying to hit than others. So you will see me at different points of let's go, I hit the cycle. This is the combat arena. This is where some more RNG where we need the special ability to hit like all of him to kill him. And then me to be able to do that with only a couple hits. Nice. That was a very, very fast arena. I like to see that happen. Because that means I get to go fast. I get to go zoom.
So, who made this game?
It was made by two brothers, which is really cool. I think it's like Top Hat Studios is what they go by. It's just two brothers. Someone that does like the art and programming, and one of them does the music, if I'm remembering correctly. And it's such a good game for, just with like two people. Here's one of the annoying cycles where I go like this, and then this, and then this, and then this, which just zooms me all the way over because lock-on mechanics are, they're such a blessing when you're trying to go fast. But also, some make no sense because I've had myself get zoomed in from further away and not get zoomed in from closer. By the way, bubbles are very broken. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Sadly, I can't make that pun while we're in an ice level. Actually, I'm going to say my point here because this is the frame perfect trick where we are going to fly. Have you ever seen a cat fly? I didn't think so, but I'm going to get the frame perfect trick there as long as I keep mashing.
Okay.
Okay.
Because the way this works is I do a dash and an attack on the same frame. Please spawn here. Please spawn on this side. No, you absolute heck. I did it. Got it again, though. That's good. I got it again.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I just hope he spawns on this side again once he's finished these attacks. He has
Oh, he
not.
doesn't like
I
that.
need to do it a
course he
third
doesn't.
time. No, I'm just not close enough.
Oh, that's so close.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you
It
go.
pushed you
They
up.
pushed me. Oh, but it's not going to be enough to beat it in time, I think. Ah!
Oh,
You absolute heck.
Could be nice this time.
be nice. Be
There
nice.
we go.
Hey,
There we go.
there
Now
we
it's
go.
done.
Nice. Get it 3 times.
Oh, I'm just frame perfect.
It's too good.
Yeah, now we do like a bit of a boss rush where, like, again, this was, you know, when I walked into a room and then walked instantly away. That was for that beacon, because there's another boss here that is just a head.
That's more legs.
A head with, yeah.
With legs.
It's got little, like... Oh, okay, they're not so little anymore.
I'm gonna try to use the auto targeting to follow it around. But yeah, I just need to like wail on this a little bit. Oh. Ah! Oh! Oh! Thank God. I thought I died. But I did not. So I can instead just go and collect my reward of another ability. Yay, I like another abilities. Which I promise is going to come in useful now, because I was about to go to the wrong area, because I keep doing that, because I am very smart and cool. I'm PogChamp, and I know what I am doing. Yeah, we're going back to this area because there's another area we're going to do, which is a cool trick. But it's just the same thing where basically I'm going to be going around, so I would say now is a good time for those donation dues.
It is indeed. Well, while you're running around, we have a £5 donation from Amiyuk Naruk saying, I gotta go fast. However, they are our first donation in for a newly opened incentive, which is to change the outfit of Zelda in tomorrow morning's run. So they have gone for the red Link outfit. There is 3 options available, folks. Get your donations in to pick that run. We'll be asleep overnight, so feel free to bid while we are not online. And we'll see you in the morning and see what that run comes up with. But for now, back to you.
Yeah, basically this is just more, platforming. Usually, like, we come here before we have the jump. That's like the the expected outcome. So that's usually areas a little more challenging where you need to actually navigate around the spinning platforms, but we don't need to. We can just jump over them, which is excellent. I'm going to do another fun boss skip where, for some reason, if I jump into the void, I can jump around an invisible wall. And I can survive on just 1 health, because the loading zone still exists. And now I get this, which is the final ability we need to do a lot of stuff very fast. Because we have a boomerang and that we throw. That's a cool thing, and we can also now zip to it.
Ooh, that's cool.
Which we can do a few cool things with. So obviously, like, going fast is one thing. But you're gonna see a couple of skips it enables. Oh, there was another thing.
You said going fast is one thing, and I was like, there's another thing? Is there anything else?
Looking cool is another thing as well.
Yeah.
That's why I'm wearing this lovely shirt.
It is a very nice shirt.
It is a very nice shirt.
Thank you.
Big fan.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're going through a area where we need to collect a bunch of keys as fast as possible. Luckily, we can carry keys from older areas. And so, like, that's a lot of what I'm doing is kind of going, I already have a key from this area that's quicker to get to, but I can skip the requirement that usually we need to do to, use it where the game wants to use a key in a certain area, but we just carry it on anyway and use it in a different area so we can save a little bit of time. And also, we're right around here, and we have a nice thing for just going as quickly as possible to all here. And again, we're going to see there's a gate and a wall. I'm going to say no. So yeah, there's like that. That's a survive section. It's like we want you to survive for this long, and then we'll open the.
I was about to say, like, it's like the Gravitron, and it's
No.
VVV.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, you
That's
have to
nothing. We
do
can
that.
So when
zip
you
around.
have to survive for like 30 seconds in or something. But no,
Nah,
just said
apparently not.
no.
Again, boss.
And no to
basically,
that
the,
too,
the
apparently.
boomerang lets us skip a lot, okay? The
Can't-
boomerang is super fast because we throw it out a long distance and then we just zip to it.
Gunk
Fair
Goliath is another good boss name, I will say.
Yeah, the game is super, super fun casual. I can highly recommend it. Also, the speedrun is pretty fun and chill as well. We made another friend, and now we're going to go revisit another area, except go a little bit in a different way. Because now that we have the boomerang and the boomerang zip, we can make it some new areas. So we're going to redo a gate skip. So we've skipped this gate before, but we're going to actually continue upwards this time. Because now we can make it across here, now that we have the boomerang. We could not make that one beforehand, and sadly there were no speedrun shenanigans to do it. And we're going to do what is my least favorite arena that I cannot skip, because it's, for some reason, just a little bit more harder because the enemies are more annoying, with just that annoying little bit of extra health. And for some reason, like just hitting me for no reason. So I'm going to take this one a little bit safe for, you know, marathon safety. I hate this arena so much. There we go.
There we go. Nice.
Just nice and safe, nice and safe. Those enemies are like super annoying because they have a health where you can just about kill them before they can like do their attack. But if you miss it, they're just gonna like land it and you will perish.
Ooh, momentum boost was that. Of those little platforms with the arrows. I like
Aha! What did you're about to see?
that. Oh.
By the way,
okay.
Good spot. Maybe.
Thank God I hit that thing because oh boy, I just died. However, you saw me hit a thing. This is why I hit the thing. Because I just get to go across and I'm here and I have lost barely any time. Anyway, shenanigans abound.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm so
Give me
fun
that
learning how to
momentum,
do that.
baby.
Yeah, if you hold like we have, because we know we have the like the dash that takes us, you know, to the boomerang. If you hold that dash, if you hold the boomerang while you're inside a bubble, dash into it, and then release while you're in the bubble, the boomerang will catch onto the bubble and take the bubble away from you, but throw it further on. So then you can dash to the bubble, which then takes you to the boomerang, which then throws it further, and so then you can dash again, which then throws it further. So you can dash again, and you get the idea.
You can just keep dashing, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Infinite dash. And no.
And again,
to that.
dashing. We don't want to do that combat arena, because combat arenas are slow. It's more time loss. Anyway, we're going to go on another adventure. We're going to go to the cinema! Yay!
Yay!
Want
What
to-
are we seeing? What are we seeing?
Want to give Lilo and Stitch, please? Did I actually hit that? I'm going to interact with him, because I think I stopped a frame too soon. No, I did get to it, but it's still better to make sure.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna do a bit of adventuring where now he gives us a key to like unlock other like new areas, which were like before it's like, oh hey, you need the cinema key to do this, which no we didn't have, which I never looked at because you know I didn't have it. But these areas we need the cinema key, so now we're gonna unlock those, which are a couple areas to pick up the movies that we're going to see.
Oh, right. I was about to say
Yay.
that was a very short film.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Like,
you know,
weren't there for very long.
Yeah, the film isn't there. So we say, hey,
Okay.
2 tickets for Lilo and Stitch, please. And he says, sorry, we don't have that film in. Maybe if you go and get it.
And they're making us go get it, and they're still making us pay for the cinema.
I don't know, maybe if nice, well, you know, he'll give us a ticket for free.
Oh,
So here's the first one. And then we're going to go wrap all the way around. Come back to this area because there's more things over here. Again, this is the Metroidvania part of the game, where it's a lot of exploration, it's a lot of finding areas. Like, I found all these areas, like, just playing casually. Again, gate, we don't care, we skip gates. So again, we find this, and we like exploring, it's fun. And it leads us to the next, and it will eventually lead us to the next boss. That dude's really annoying, but we just get to go anyway. And here it wants us to like go all the way, but we can just about make it on the, oh no, I lost where I was going, I need to go back path, and still make it all the way across. And here I want to hold this because I want to go. Ah, I missed it. Okay, it's fine.
There you go.
There we go. And again,
Nice.
gate skipped. And now I have one more to do because, you know, this is a video game, rule of threes, yada, yada, yada. Now remember at the beginning, I opened a shortcut. Here's why! I love shortcuts that I did, yeah, like more than 30 minutes ago. It becomes relevant, I promise. You did do your homework and remembered, right? You studied and remembered that I did that at the very beginning of the run, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I studied for my test. Come on now.
Don't take me back to school. I don't want to go.
This is your final exam. Sorry. Gotta remember everything that that Man in Blue does, okay?
I'll give it a go.
There we go. Sadly, this is a combat arena I can't skip, but it's fine because it's a fairly simple one, as long as you like play it too safe. Or like play it too dangerous, I mean. If you play it safe, you're not going to die. Yeah, this is, then we find the last movie, yay! And we get to say, hey, can we go to the cinema? And you might go, hey, if you're just going to the cinema, why are you equipping your combat icosahedron? I'll go, don't worry about it. We're just going to see Lilo and Stitch. It's a nice family movie, right? Oh no, we actually got pointed to sinners. It's a horror movie. Oh no!
Oh dear.
Everything is going to be a-okay.
Is this like a masked beetle creature? What is going on here?
There's something I'm going to hit a few times, hopefully.
Ghost Slaughter 3 is its name.
Yeah, that's the name of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost Slaughter 3. Revenge of the Sith.
Are the Sith ghosts now?
Apparently so.
I guess so.
They have powers that are unnatural or something. I can't remember the line.
Oh,
There's something about powers. Unnatural their powers are. That counts. That counts as a reference, right?
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to powers some may consider unnatural.
Or something like that. I love Palpatine, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
Do it. And by it, I mean donate to all our lovely incentives. And it's all going to a great cause, Crisis.
Palpatine would want you to. That's not a great sell.
that really is not.
I'm sorry, I'm taking your job. I am shilling incentives now. I don't know what the incentives are because I don't have the screen.
Well, funnily enough, I do. The current incentive that's open is for the Zelda outfit tomorrow morning. So yeah, if you want to donate for that, folks, feel free.
There we go. I made the cycle. Thank God. I've been getting terrible RNG all the time in practice, but finally getting some good RNG where I can just wail on this dude is really good. Sadly, that's not good RNG where that happens, and it's not good RNG where I get hit. Luckily, this one I can just stand in this area and wail on the hand, and it's done. With my personal favorite French remake, because they're just little guys. Because they're little guys.
They're so cute. Oh, they're dancing.
We love the little guys.
They're like giving you little hearts.
And they are
as
called
well.
little guys.
And they're called little guys. Oh my gosh.
They are perfect.
Oh, nothing could make me happier.
That's made this whole run so good.
I just
Not
had to
that it
show.
wasn't
I
good.
just had to show that they were indeed little guys, because everyone loves little guys.
We do.
Yeah, back on the speed rune because we are back going now. We have our last two bosses, which you do actually have to fight. We are done with the boss speedrun shenanigans, but it does not mean we are not done with speedrun shenanigans in general. For example, I can do a quick bubble to save like half a second because it's slightly faster to do. Because bubbles and boomerang is fast. I'm going to hold my boomerang because there's a place coming up where throwing it sooner is a little faster. Like here. Thank God I hit that. I would have been sad if I missed. I'm like, I'm going to do this for this reason. Okay, well, you missed.
You already got your quota of that for the run.
Exactly. I already got my quota of, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing this. And repetition as a joke is only funny if you do it and it's funny, and it isn't always funny. I'm not that funny. I'm funny enough, but not all the time.
I beg to differ. I will repeat a joke long after it's dead.
Well, that's why you
It's
yourself
great.
are not funny. Unlike me.
That's your opinion. I think I'm very funny.
I think you're funny, Pigeon. It's fine.
Thank you.
Oh, damn. Oh,
That means a lot to me.
You're
In
just
that
being
case-
mean, Christian.
In that case, democracy has ruled. You are indeed funny.
There we go. Majority.
I love democracy, as one would say.
Yeah, this dude here is trying to sell us very expensive wares, so we just quickly say no thanks. And instead we go and search his storeroom. We are in the back looking for the things that we want.
This is me at work.
It's in the back.
This is what I feel like I'm doing at work, whereas in reality I'm just like, nah.
It'd be better if you could boomerang Zip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. I should just be able to like boomerang it just between everything that we have.
Especially when people come to attack you and you just kind of boomerang zip away.
Yeah.
Mm.
If someone's mean to me, I could just like throw the boomerang and be like, no.
No. Run away!
No.
Again, walls do not exist. This is so good. It's so useful being able to do this.
Walls are just suggestions.
Exactly, and we are
Yeah.
speedrunners.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a big door.
That is a big
That's a
door.
big
behind
door with
it.
a big key.
By the way,
Spooky.
the guy that was selling us wares before, there's a cool thing where we go like, oh, why is he in the cage? What do you mean? That's not him in the cage. What's going on? I'm gonna stand in this corner because I know where this guy spawns. Ah,
The
damn.
imposter. You can
He's
all
the
fill in the
imposter.
joke from there.
It's a little bit sus.
It's a little. There's something
Yeah,
a little bit. There's something a
sus
little
about
bit
this.
sus about this, boss.
Among Us 3D came out recently, didn't it? It might be an excuse to play that game again. It's not your fault, Among Us devs. I just haven't played it in a while. It's my fault. Not you.
Go
It's
to the
me.
next area. There we go. Now we're gonna get to see what he actually looks like. And I'm gonna start hovering and flying because this is faster than and easier because otherwise all of his attacks are gonna hit us and he throws them out. And I like not dying at this point in the run, you know.
Yeah, not
It's-
dying would be a good idea.
And also he's just at the point where he can just about keep up as he's doing his things. There we go. And he's like,
Hey.
aha!
Nice.
You'll never know who the real one is. Drat.
Oh, right. It would have been good if you got a bad ending. If you hit the wrong guy.
Yeah, that would have been. I wish that was the case. Yeah, this gives us the final thing we need. I'm gonna actually equip my speed rune because I like going fast. Yeah, so now we have the final ability, and we are on the last segments of the run. We are in the closing moments where we have one boss fight, and then the final boss fight. That I promise we do. I promise we fight the final boss. I promise this is not one of those boring games where we skip like the final challenge. I promise.
You are saying I promise a lot. Do
Because-
you actually promise?
I do. I swear my pinks are not crossed.
They aren't.
They are.
Oh, okay.
How do you know? I'm wearing shoes.
Right, Clods was going through a bit that I wasn't going for.
I don't know what you're on about.
I'm gonna activate this because if I die in the boss, which is a possibility because it's like the most annoying one, this is the toughest run back of the game. And by toughest, I mean not the toughest. It's just the longest because I will see no more checkpoints now
Ooh.
until the like the boss arena. So failure is very punishing. Again, I'm taking this very safe. This is the annoying one because I need to do this one. I need to jump over here. There we go. First try. I love that.
Hey.
Okay, there we go. I'm making it to the boss arena at least. I'm so glad I hit everything because it just means I get to do it. Here's Kendra.
Hey.
Did not realize you
Friend.
could get behind her there. That was an interesting thing I have
Huh.
learned, which has saved me a tenth of a second because I started walking to where I was supposed to be. Yeah, this is why it can be annoying, because it could be a bit annoying if you're not hitting the switches, because you need to go back into that other room to pick up this underground to then be able to dig underneath the final gate that takes you to the boss. So, you know, playing it safe and make sure I'm hitting all the switches so I can just go straight to the boss if anything does happen, which it won't. I am good at video games. But yeah, this is going to be the like the last friend boss. This is a friend who's very sad, and they are dealing with a lot of grief.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Poor friend.
Well, now I'm sad.
That was a really good first phase.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh, he's moving.
Smooth. Spooky.
Moving.
Moving.
There we
Goddamn,
go.
nice.
That's the fastest I've ever beat that boss.
Okay, the grief's been defeated, so I can be happy again.
Yeah. Now we have a full friends list. Yay! And so now we're going to go back to the cat that was digging the hole and be like, hey, I've recruited all the friends. Let's go talk to Kendra.
Let's go
As we
show her
enter
the power
the
of
palace.
friendship.
The power of friendship is all you need. Remember, with all our friends, we can unionize and not be given the terrible jobs and actually be let into the nice places.
Yay!
It's a good thing they catch up in between.
However, you might see that with only Kendra, there's a lot of dirt. Maybe the palace isn't everything it was like sent out to be. Anyway, this is the final boss arena. Wait, no. This is the final boss arena. This is me skipping the final boss arena.
Oh.
I need to be in a very specific place here. Nope, a little higher. A little higher. A little higher. Nope, a little lower. Hey! Boss skips.
I knew you were crossing your toes. I didn't even need to see them.
No, I did the thing wrong. Oh, I could do bubble shenanigans, but luckily I still made it across. Luckily, there's still the opportunities for me to do bubble shenanigans. I failed it. I'm getting my inputs mixed up. Oh no, I promise I am good at video games. Please, no one press X in chat. Please, that will make me very sad if you press X in chat.
Press X in chat.
Please don't press X in chat. I'm good at video games.
I'll stay out of this one.
I'm joking. You've been very good so far. This is good. Good game. Good runner.
Last little things. Last little cutscene skip coming up here. That's not a cutscene skip, so it made me jump into the void. And time is on fade out. 3, 2, 1. Time!
Yay!
GG's.
That
Well done.
is
Well done.
just not a PB, I think.
Oh.
Oh, how close are we?
I had a really, really solid end game. I'm gonna. Where's speedrun.com? Fo, do not die on me right now.
Hold.
I swear
Hold.
to God. Everyone hold. I need to do. My phone is slowly trying to die and does not want to move. And speedrun.com. I'm sorry, you do have a great website, but it's terribly optimized on mobile, so it takes a while to load. Crypt Custodian.
Crypt Custodian, where
Come
are we
on,
at?
man, the tension, the
The
tension.
tension. It is a PB!
Hey, let's go.
Ah, well done.
By 20
GG.
seconds.
Nice.
But yeah, this has been Crypt Custodian. I hope everyone has enjoyed. I imagine a lot of people in the Europe and the UK are very tired, but don't go to bed just yet because we have great runs. I, on the other hand, am going to bed.
Likewise. If I can ever make it out of this chair, I
Yeah,
just
like you've been there.
can't seem to
Like
move.
I even heard your comments at the next room because you're still stuck.
I don't know. We're just gonna have to ask the
gonna have
runner
to
if they would just be like,
If
"You want
she's
someone
not
else?"
here, we were able to find something to get her out.
I'm on night watch.
Thank you to Chloe and Pigeon for being my lovely co-commentators for this run.
Thank you for having
It
us.
has been.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you
us.
to Yuki SJ for having me. Thanks to everyone that donated during the run. Thanks to all the friends that supported me up to this point. Thanks to the devs for making this game. It's very fun. Good job. Yes. And now I'll pass back over to the Yuki SG staff and everyone else who can actually close out.
Bye-bye now.
Thank you very much, Ran. Okay, well done, guys. Claude, Vision, great commentary. Man in Blue, excellent run as always. Amazing PB, well done. Coming up next, we have one of my favourite runs. I've been looking forward to this all day. The Curse of Monkey Island with the Woofs. Stick around, folks. We'll be right back.